Welcome to this week's literacy lesson. First grade students will identify different nonfiction text features. We've learned that nonfiction books are true and are written to teach us and help us gain information. Nonfiction books have different elements than fiction books. We can find characters, setting, and plot in fiction books. Nonfiction books don't have characters, setting, problem, or solution. They have something we call text features. Text features are parts of text that draws your attention to important information and helps the reader better understand the material. There are many different types of text features that provide information to the reader that can tell or explain new information or help the reader find information. So let's go over some of the text features we would find in an informational text. The first text feature is a title. Titles tell the reader the topic of the text. Titles show the main idea of the text. It helps the reader by letting them know about what they are getting ready to read. Titles focus the reader on a topic so they can make connections between what they already know and the text. So what does the title of this book tell you? It is called Space. I predict this book will provide different information about outer space. Our next text feature is Table of Contents. A table of contents lists the major chapters or parts of the books with their page numbers. A table of contents is often included at the very beginning of a book. It shows a list of headings within the book and the page number where you can look to find that heading. The table of contents makes it easier for the reader to find specific information they are looking for. If we wanted to read about spiderwebs, I would flip to the front of the book for the table of contents and look for webs. It shows that sections about webs starts on page 2. Headings are another important nonfiction text feature. Headings divide the text into sections and tell what the sections will be about. Headings introduce topics in text. They are often written in bold print, large print, or colorful text. That heading of the page introduces what do raccoons look like. As I read that section, it would tell me more about their appearance. Bold print is another important nonfiction text feature. Bold print is used to catch the reader's attention and help him or her understand what's really important in the text. Bold print is darker or brighter than the rest of the sentence. Authors use bold print to signal important information or new words. It is often an important word to the subject of the text or a difficult word that the reader may not know. If you see a bold word, there is a good chance you can find the definition in the glossary. Captions are used in many nonfiction texts. Captions are used to better explain pictures of the photos in the text. They are words below, beside, or on the picture telling you about the picture. If you can see this photograph, the caption is beside the picture and it tells more about the bird. A diagram is a drawing or a photo that shows or explains something. To understand a diagram, the reader should read all of the parts or labels of the diagram. And the diagrams of the elephants, you can see they labeled the parts of the elephant that they want you to learn about. For example, this African elephant has bigger tusks compared to the Asian elephants with a smaller tusk. An index is located in the back of the book. It tells the page number that certain words can be found. An index is an alphabetical listing of the key names, terms, events, and topics with page numbers. Readers use the index to help find pages that contain information they are looking for. If I want to find more information about trainers, I will flip to the back of the book for the index. I will scroll down the page to find the word trainer. It shows that I can find more information on pages 12 and 16. The last text feature we're going to talk about is a glossary. A glossary is found at the back of some nonfiction books. Glossaries help us understand certain important words from the book. Bold words throughout the text are listed in alphabetical order. Readers use the glossary to look up key terms to find out their meaning. This helps the reader better learn and understand the subject. If I did not know the meaning of the bolded word hive, I could flip to the glossary towards the end of the book. Hive means a place where bees live and work. So remember, the purpose of nonfiction text features is to help us as readers learn and understand what we're reading better. So for extra practice, let's select an informational text. You can find it on Mayan, a newspaper article, a magazine, or any nonfiction book at home to read. After reading, go back and flip through the pages. Think about the text features and close the book. On a blank sheet of paper, draw several boxes like the example below. Draw and write information for each page in the boxes on your paper. Don't forget to add details that you remember seeing in the text. So if I read a book about animals at the zoo, I remember a page with pandas and bears. I would draw and label the picture. Just like this example, I can go back and add details to the first box after completing the rest of the boxes about the information that I read. So if I read about panda and bears, I can go back and add details and write they are covered by hair or fur. So that is the extra details that I could add to each box. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you next time.